All right, so let's go ahead and get moving. We've got our 30 minutes of kettlebell and body weight work. Ooh, just got a massive head rush. Okay, ahead of us, open up through the arms first, front to back. Some big circles, get the shoulders really nice and warm. And let's take it out, find our side steps from here. Start to get the heart rate up a little bit, build some heat in the body. You've got it. For another 5, 3, 2, and rest. All right, let's find our sumo. So you're going to drop into the hips here, rock the hips from side to side. And then you can find your spinal twist from there. Come back through center and find your hip hinge into your air squat. Keep going. You've got another 4, 3, 2, and rest. Bring it up, find your butt kicks from here. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, let's come down to a downward facing dog and pedal it out. Shimmy the hips from side to side a bit. That's just going to give you a little bit of a stretch into your thigh, or not into your, well, yeah, into your thighs, but into your ribs, especially if you bend one knee and then the other. And then slide into your high plank back a few times. All right, and then come on down. So where we're going to start today is in some floating tabletop kneecap taps, and then we'll hold that tabletop. So what that looks like is I come into my floating tabletop and I'm going to do opposite hand, opposite knee, staying lifted out of the shoulders and trying not to let the hips go too far from side to side. So there's control and a hold through the core. So go ahead and set that up and we move. Use the exhale to tap. Got it. Stay lifted out of the shoulders. We're going to keep moving and then we'll do just a hold for a moment. You've got it. Keep holding or keep moving, I should say, for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. So just float the kneecaps. Just float. Stay lifted out of the shoulders for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Done. Shake that out and come on up. So we're going to work our sumo again because we're working some lateral lunges. We've got a leg heavy circuit today. So want to make sure the legs are really nice and open, but we're also going to work some halos. So need a lightish to medium weight at the chest. I'm going to step into my sumo stance. My shoulders are down my back. So I drop into my sumo, and as I exhale and come up, I'm going to halo in one direction, lower, halo in the opposite direction. And that's where we're starting. So in that sumo, really work the knees open and back. Engage the glutes at the top. Keep the elbows nice and tight in that halo. Use the exhale as you come up. And try not to lean too far forward. That's important. You want to try to keep your shoulders as stacked as you can. We've got about 10 more seconds in this. Another 3, 2, and rest. All right. So we are going to take a quick little break here. And then we'll just do those two things again, the kneecap taps and our sumo, before we get into the heavier weight work this morning. So water, catch your breath, all the things. All right, about 20 more seconds. If you want to go ahead and start making your way down, we're going to find that floating tabletop in another 3, 2, 1, and tap. Use the exhale. Stay strong in the shoulders. Keep tapping for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Just hold. Staying nice and lifted. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, roll out the shoulders as you come up. We're gonna do our sumo with our halo work. All right, so weight comes to the chest, feet come nice and wide, and we find that sumo, halo at the top. Got it. Almost there. Let's do one more each direction. Make sure you're balanced. And rest. All right. So where we're going, we've got 30 seconds of swings. So we're going to bring the swings back into the middle this month. 30 seconds of swings. And then we'll move weight to the chest. We'll do lateral lunges to the right, then lateral lunges to the left, and then step the feet in and squats from there. So lots of lower body work on this circuit today. We'll hit upper body and core on the final circuit. So you need a weight for swings, for lateral lunges, and for goblet squats. You might use the same weight, which is totally fine. All right, if you don't want to do swings, you can do weighted good mornings. So the weight's behind, or you can do deadlifts, your choice. All right. We're going to move on our swings in another 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. 30 seconds of hinge work. You got another 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so we're going to bring the weight to the chest and set up for our lateral lunges. We're going to stay on the right leg to start with. So feet come nice and wide, shoulders are down your back. You're going to sit into the right heel. Exhale, press it up. Let's go. Ankle tracks with, or knee tracks with your ankle. Two more. One more. Switch sides. One more. And rest, come on up, shake it out. You're gonna bring that weight back to your chest. And you've got squats. And let's move. Again, weight still back in the heels. You're sitting down and back. Glutes engage at the top. Couple more. One more. And rest. Whew. All right, rest here. We'll do this circuit 2 more times. Whew. If it doesn't feel super challenging, then I would encourage, as always, to increase the weights today, even if you do less reps. If you have to put the weight down before I call the stop, that's fine too. But it should feel challenging by the last 1 or 2 reps. All right, we're gonna rest a little bit longer and then we'll come back to our hinge work. All right, another 10 seconds. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Find your hinge. Almost there. Another 3, 2, and rest. Set it down. Catch your breath. We're gonna move into those lateral lunges. So again, weight's gonna be at the chest. We're gonna move right leg first. Make the feet wide. Weight is at the chest. And let's go. Press through that heel. Couple more. One more. Through center. We switch sides. One more. And rest, step it in. You can set the weight down if you'd like. We're gonna find those squats for this last bit. Hands are still at the chest, or you've changed out the weight. And we squat. Glutes engage at the top. So little squeeze. That doesn't mean you have to like shove the pelvis forward. We don't want to do that. That creates unnecessary strain. It's just a little squeeze at the base of the glute where it meets the hamstring at the top. We got another 4, 3, 2, one more, and rest. Shake it out. All right. We rest here for a minute, which I know can feel long, but it's really important between these sets, especially where we're working all through glutes, hamstrings, quads. Need to give them a moment so that they feel strong on each set. We'll do this just one more time through and then we'll change it up. You still got about 30 seconds. All right, another 10 seconds or so, and then we're back on our hinge work. And another 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Almost there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. Moving into those lateral lunges. Feet come wide, hands come to the chest. Set it up. And let's go. Two more. One more. Switch sides, pause through the middle, and let's go. One more. And rest, come through center. We're gonna find those squats. So weight is still at the chest or you've changed it out. Big breath in, and let's go. Couple more. One more. And rest. All right, we rest here. So where we're going, we're gonna do upper body and core work. So you can either do your biceps. We're just gonna take our kettlebell and just do a regular curl. You can either do that standing or kneeling, your choice. And then we're gonna come down to some tricep push-ups. So with the tricep push-ups, elbows are at 90 degrees. So they point directly behind me so they don't fly out to the side. They're here. So it's a press, pull, press, pull. So knees are down, ideally. Exhale, press it up. Once we do those, we're gonna come down to a forearm plank hold today. You can saw if you want to, or rainbow hip. Otherwise, we'll just hold. So it's been a minute since we've done those minute holds on forearm planks, so we're gonna do that today. So bicep curls, tricep push-ups, forearm plank hold. That's what's gonna close us out today. So grab your weight, either standing or kneeling for that bicep work. Elbows are gonna stay tight to your sides. Big, deep, full breath in, exhale, curl it up. So as you exhale, belly pulls in and up, engaging the core. So this bicep curl, this shape also works your core too. Couple more. One more. And rest. Set it down. We come down to the mat. We're gonna set up for our tricep push-up. So walk it back to your high plank, set your knees down. You've got 5. Inhale down, exhale up. One more. And then you're going to come all the way down to your forearms right from there. Lock in, press down, lift out of your shoulders, pelvis slightly tucks, and hold here. I'm going to hold for about a minute. Remember, you can saw if you want to, so little slicers forward and back, rainbow hips, or you just hold. And if you're just holding, focus on your breath. Keep your gaze right in front of your fingertips so you don't want to crunch up the neck too badly. I'm going to try to keep the neck nice and long. You've got about 10 more seconds is all. You've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right. So we take a rest here. We're going to do the circuit 2 more times through to close this out today. So we're going to give the shoulders some time just to reset. You can do some circles if you want to, or open from front to back. Just give them time to feel strong again before we move into the next round of this. All right, we've got about 10 more seconds. All right, let's go ahead and grab our bicep weight. Set it up. And let's go, curl. Exhale up, elbows tight. Couple more. One more. And rest, set it down. Push-ups, tricep push-ups. Set it up. Knees come down. And when you're ready, you've got 5. One more. After you finish those 5, you come down into your forearm plank and hold that forearm plank. Got it. Whenever you get there, you just hold. Or again, you can find those tiny movements if you feel like you want to do that today. Breathe through the nose. It's a great place to notice the chatter of the mind and just let all that fall into the background. Keep holding. You've got another 15 seconds. Almost there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice. All right, so we've got one more round. We're going to take our break. Roll out the shoulders, the neck. Need something other than Shavasana music here to, my playlist just went super chill on me. All right, so we're gonna rest for another 20 seconds or so. It's your last round. And then we'll stretch. We've got one more round of those bicep curls, tricep push-ups, and our forearm plank. Lots of planks, so we're coming back to that this month. All right, let's go ahead and set it up for those bicep curls. Your last round, shoulders down, elbows tight, and let's curl it up. Really squeeze. You can add your additional resistance by slowing it down as well, especially if you feel like you still have a whole lot left. Let's do one more. and rest. All right, we come down. We've got those tricep push-ups. Last round of these. Step it back. Knees come to the mat. And when you've got 5. Once you finish those 5, find that forearm plank, knees up or down, your choice. Last hold for today, and then we'll stretch it out. You've got to keep holding here. Last bit of work. Breathe through your nose. Another 10 seconds. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Set the hips down. Come into Sphinx pose. So elbows stay down, forearms stay down. Just spread the fingers wide, draw your chest through. Your feet can come nice and wide too if that feels better on your back. Just stretch out through your abs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press back to child's pose. Big toes come together. Just stretch out your spine here. So hips settle down low. You can also do tabletop if that feels better than child's pose, of course. Take a breath in. Exhale up to downward facing dog and pedal it out, or just find stillness. You can let the heels, they don't have to touch the ground, but you can really kind of stretch them towards the ground, maybe even lift the toes off the mat and just feel that stretch through back body. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, look between your hands. Just walk your feet to your hands. Find your ragdoll. Feet come hip width apart. Bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, sway, get really heavy, stretch out the low back and the hamstrings. Release the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach. Reach the arms up and overhead. Catch the right hand with your left wrist. Step your right foot behind you. Take your side body stretch. Come back through center. Right arm stretches across the front of the body. You can roll your wrists out here as well. Release, arms back up. Catch that left wrist. Left leg steps behind you. Little side body stretch. Back through center. Left arm stretches across the front of the body. Reach back up and overhead. Exhale, cactus out your arms. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Get a stretch through front body. And release. You can roll through shoulders, through jaw, through neck. You are done with the hard work for today, though.